from WGEM in high definition. This is WGEM News at 5, the Tri-State's news leader.
Good afternoon, and thanks for being with us. I'm Matt Schmidt.
And I'm Jenny Dreasler. Coming up on today's show, the city of Quincy is offering to pick up debris after strong winds knock tree limbs down. We'll tell you what steps to take to get your debris picked up.
And as temperatures get warmer around the country, sadly, we are seeing a surge in children left alone in sweltering cars.
But first, when students in the Quincy Public School District head back to school in the fall, they'll notice some major technology upgrades. Business manager Joel Murphy says work installing wireless internet access across the district is ahead of schedule and will be completed by August. The district has also purchased 180 laptops and nearly 200 iPads for students to use. Murphy says the move to an all-wireless system was a must, as new Common Core standards require testing to be done online. Former employees from the recently closed TGI Fridays restaurant in Quincy have a chance to find new work. The Quincy Workforce Service Center will host a workshop Tuesday for those laid off from the restaurant to review employment skills and learn about unemployment insurance. Nearly 40 employees at TGI Fridays were surprised to learn Tuesday that the restaurant had closed. Almost a day ahead of deadline, the Illinois General Assembly wrapped up its spring session around midnight last night after approving a $1 billion capital bill to fund road and bridge projects around the state, which could include the Macomb bypass. WGEM's Omar Jimenez joins us live in the newsroom with more on what this means. We're taking a live look at this again right now. We do have a crew that's live on the scene right now. The accident has reduced southbound travel on US 61 to only one lane of traffic in that area. Crews are cleaning up the scene right now and hope to have both lanes back open soon. We'll have more information on this accident as it becomes available. Well, fire officials are still investigating what caused a house fire off South 5th Street in Quincy today. Another rash of vehicle break-ins hits Quincy overnight, and hundreds of local residents got some much-needed help putting food back on the table. Plus, researchers make a big discovery in the fight to cure HIV and AIDS. Good evening. Quincy police are searching for the people who broke into 10 vehicles on the city's north side last night. Police say the vehicles that were broken into were parked between 11th and 12th Streets from Lind to Cherry. All right, well, coming up, we've got the latest in medical news, including some good news for chocolate lovers. Rich, that's you and me.
Yeah.
And hear why doctors might want you to start sending them selfies. A Quincy beer lovers tradition finally made a comeback after a 3-year hiatus. German Fest was held at Quincy South Park tonight. The Sister City Commission decided to bring back the festival as a way to raise money for its activities. Apple's kill switches on iPhones appear to prevent thefts of the devices. A new crime data report shows Apple's addition of a kill switch to its iPhones last September has sharply reduced robberies and thefts. Google and Microsoft are expected to include a kill switch into the next version of their operating systems of smartphones. And when asked to evaluate their boss's performance, more than 6 in 10 U.S. workers said that the management deserves an A or a B. Now, only about 14% weren't very pleased with the person in the corner office, and those people gave their bosses either a D or even an F. The survey also found unusual requests that led to employees losing trust with their bosses. Pittsfield police are asking parents to be on the lookout for a suspicious man taking pictures of children. According to Pittsfield PD, parents have reported a man on 3 separate occasions taking pictures of their kids. Police say he has been reported at Walmart and at the laundromat. Whether you need to buy supplemental car rental insurance could depend on which type of credit card you use. A study by CardHub found Visa, MasterCard, American Express, and Discover all provide complimentary coverage, but at different levels. It can depend on the type of car you rent, how long you rent it, and even where you drive. According to CardHub, American Express offers the best coverage, followed by Discover, MasterCard, and then Visa. And if you're planning on Independence Day getaways, you're not alone. AAA projects 41 million Americans will travel 50 miles or more for the 4th of July holiday weekend. That's up nearly 2% from last year. But despite higher gas prices, the majority of travelers, 34.8 million, will go by car. Cleared of all charges, Pike County Sheriff breathes a sigh of relief. But should he have been charged at all?
Iowa's governor's in Keokuk to give the struggling hospital a financial boost.
And a Quincy woman strikes it rich on an instant lottery game.
Good evening. The case of official misconduct against Pike County, Illinois Sheriff Paul Petty is thrown out for lack of evidence.
Tonight, Petty says he has a renewed faith in the justice system after having his name cleared. WGEM's Kaylee Pfeifferling joins us.
News leader.
Have you been bombarded with telemarketing calls to your cell phone lately? Well, if so, there are ways that you can get them to stop. According to the Illinois Attorney General's office, you can ask the telemarketer to put you on their list of people to not call again. Officials say telemarketers are not allowed to call before 8 a.m. or after 9 p.m.
Jenny Dreasler has also booked up private travel to get there to bid on some of those items.
That ring is what I had my eyes on. Looks
I was
like
thinking,
good...
Tiffany, huh?
No, yeah, I perked up right then, looked up. Hello, wake me up on a Monday morning. All right, when we come back, a full look at your storm track weather forecast. Not bad. Definitely time to keep those weather radios handy this weekend as well. Got to have a plan B, possibly if you have plans outside this weekend.
True.
All right, thanks, Brian. Well, Ben & Jerry's has created 2 new flavors aimed at tickling our taste buds. The government flipped the clock so that the hands now turn left or counterclockwise. Bolivia's foreign minister says the initiative is intended to help Bolivians rediscover their indigenous roots. Bolivia's vice president said the government's now considering modifying all clocks at public institutions. Don't know about you guys. I have enough trouble as it is reading those clocks, so I wouldn't be for that.
You can end your day with breakfast.
I'm already confused.
Just clocks? That's the only thing? Just clocks.
You guys, stop picking on me. All right, well, that does it for WGEM News at 10. Thanks for joining us.
Have a good evening.